everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's a bit of a mess, so I got art stuff and then I got like some shorts. I just don't know what I want to do with my channel right now, but I do know what I want to do right now. I'm gonna play some games. I've been thinking about playing Honkai Impact 3rd and some Roblox obbies and stuff like that. The cottagecore stuff that I like. Oh, I hope you like my new wallpaper. So I will tell you, it's not a real place, it's AI. But seriously, I tried to find me a real background and they only had AI stuff. And that frustrated me. So after trying to look for like, I guess, 15 minutes, I just went with something. And that's how I have this one. Don't get me wrong, it looks good, but I just want something real and not AI. But anyways, in the video. I think what I might do first is maybe something on Roblox, like a obby or something. But this is my favorite obby ever. It's so relaxing. So I'm gonna go to it. It's just so relaxing with the pastels, and then it's got like this foggy effect. I like that part about this game too. And the obbies, don't get me wrong, they're fun as well. So it's a win-win always. Always possible. But I'm getting some lag, so I'm gonna try to see what that's about. I'm gonna like fix my settings real quick. Let me just do that because I don't want that to be too high or else it will act up really bad. Okay, and we are ready to go. Well, no, we're not. We're not going out like this. No. Mm, this is my like sci-fi outfit, like Honkai outfit, but ew. No, we're not going there looking like this. We gotta look better than this because that's just not the look. Okay, they got some dumb brain rot stuff. These eyes look really cute. Okay, on to the actual thing. Where is my saved outfit? I think here. Yes, this is my outfit. My very own outfits. Okay, and now I'm ready to go. See, I got some daisies. I love daisies so much. They're my favorite. Got a nice scarf and a beanie, some headphones to listen to my aesthetic lo-fi, and I got a bag that can hold like art stuff. Well, enough chatter, let's just go. Before they get there. Which one should I do? Relax, chill, or what does this say? Medium hard. Oh, yeah, I left off on. I'm trying to remember. Yes, it was this one. I left off on that one right there. I think it's called Relax. It is not relaxing at all. That chill one was the relaxing one. So, let's just go anyways. We're experiencing some lag. I like these sound effects. Let me just get up here. I need to zoom it out some as well. I just don't like that. You know what? This lag is gonna make it so much more difficult for me because of like the time differencing and the freezing up and stuff. first time, this hobby will stress you out. I remember last time I did this, I quit because it just got to that point where I didn't want to do it no more. It made me too mad. So-called relaxing hobby. Just fell down again. If I get to a point where I just get like stressed out from this, I'm just gonna do a different hobby. I might play a different game entirely. We're experiencing some really bad lag. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. You know what? I wonder is this because of the screen recording or I don't know. It's not ever like this. I'm gonna try to leave and see if that does anything better. Doesn't seem to be. Not to me at least. Well, you know what? I could always play this game later. Oh, now it wants to work. Just wait, and a few moments later, it's gonna be acting like some silly putty again. Okay, we made that. See what did I say? It's acting up again. Alright. Alright. Lag, but okay. Alright. Yes, I think I quit. Not, I don't think I quit around this part. Why'd I quit there? That's so easy. Okay. We got a long way up, if you can see that. Her outfit looked really cute. No! Well, you know what? I did. I tried. I did the best I could, and in the end, I just cannot do it. So we're moving on to something else. Come on, let's go. I think what I might do is come back on here later and do another obby later, but I'm gonna I'm gonna open up Blender and see what I'm gonna do on there, because that's always interesting. Blender. I just had to put my blanket on. It's getting pretty cold for a summer afternoon, but I'm gonna. Okay, we start off with a cube. So I think what I might do with this is make a cat because it's cat day. So first what we're going to do is make some loop cuts on the sides on and go to edit mode. Let's make our loop cuts as said. And then what we're gonna do, what I wanna do is I'm gonna go to the Z axis and I'm gonna no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna press this button so I can see through it. I'm gonna do this, X remove vertices, and then I can add a mirror modifier. What I don't know what that modifier is, like I said, a mirror modifier. Mirror. Okay, that is our mirror modifier. And I said I'm gonna make a cat, right? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna add another modifier, subdivision. I don't know why it looked that way. I don't like that. That's not a circle. Oh, that's just gross. Come on. We're not doing that. That is not a circle. You know, I think I messed up. I think I'm gonna X this out. maybe maybe I should just work with it. Yeah, I'll just work with it. Is it the subdivision doing this? No, it's not the subdivision. Let's just add the subdivision anyway and put on the frame looking thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a cat face, and then after that, oh, it's too early for the subdiv. No, no, it's not. I don't even know. I'm just gonna do whatever, okay? So I'll add the subdiv. What I'm gonna do is like draw a cat face with this tool right here. I think I want to be like this. Should make it a dragon kitty, like one of my character is a kitty, because I think I could do that. Like a face. Not doing a full on body though. That's for another day. Maybe, maybe not. So we got whiskers extruding from that. We got ears. First, if we're gonna like do this intricate stuff, we're gonna have to make some loop cuts. And I also wanna add a smile. The famous earrings. Can't go wrong with those. Absolutely cannot go wrong with those. And and yeah, I want it to be a black kitty because you know. So I'm gonna try to hide this real quick. And I'm gonna add some loop cuts. I started a little too fast. Don't have enough loop cuts to get started right away. But I wanna get there. Just trust me. One, two, and three, four. There. I think that's enough loop cuts to get us started with this. For your information, this is the first thing I've kind of really made without having some sort of help. I'm doing this entirely on my own. No references, no anything. So, okay. Now I'm gonna try to add that subdiv again to see. Can I just like press this button? Yeah, I could just press that button and it'll be just the same. Alright. There is this thing called um whatever. I forget. Proportional editing. I thought it was that. So yeah, I could do that, but let's turn the drawing back on and try to get it to work. Okay, that's what we want is to look like. Don't just ignore that one eye because it's gonna be something else. And let's not do the eyebrow. Just pretend that isn't a thing right there. I don't like that. And I feel like I can just then make like a circle shape and then extrude that out into like ears. Yeah, ears. Well, let's start. I think I'm gonna use proportional editing. Let's, let me turn on the select circle. That's my favorite. G. Oh, I forgot. Turn clipping on so it don't split. G. This is a mess. This is a real mess. Let's start with G, C, let's start with GX to kind of stretch the, not too much, 'cause this is not a fat cat. This is a little whatever it wants to be. Just do. See, look at that. That looks like a cat. And then let me just GX. That's the wrong thing. I should GX this. GX. Or I mean GZ. And let's raise this on GC. Okay. Let me just stretch this out some. GC. No, let's do GX. Let's put this a little bit more inward. GX. Yes, GX. And let me zoom it in some. That's the basic cat head, I think. Now we're gonna like edit it from the side and stuff. So from the side, I want to be like rounded off and stuff. I don't want to be looking all crazy and like that looks like a lunchbox. I mean that looks like a marshmallow. That's even worse than a lunchbox. It's a marshmallow. Okay. This is gonna be a trip. I just know. But I have a little bit of skill in modeling, so maybe not. That was too much. Let's turn on proportional editing. Okay, I selected too much, I think. Something's wrong. Maybe I need to zoom it in a little more. But for goodness cat, no, this cat doesn't have a nose. I could texture paint that one, I guess, but this is also my first time texture paint. I never texture painted before. I've just modeled a little bit in the past. So let me draw the cat's head shape from this angle, from what I want it to look like. Um, so I want it to basically look like something like this. Is that the right side? Yeah, that's the right side. So I want it to look something like this. We can like kind of go in a little bit. That looks horrible. Go this way. Go this way. And this way. That's kind of what I want. I don't want this big lump in the back though. That was my mistake. Let me just do GX, GY, hmm, GC, GC, GC again. And let's get rid of this mass right here with another GC. I'm gonna extrude this, not extrude, but GY. Yeah. And now let's work on the chain a little bit. GY, GC. Why doesn't it work? Hold on, I pressed the wrong button. GC. There. It's gonna look so much better when I shade it smooth though. GC. GC. no, GY. Let's make this not so old man looking. G GY. I feel like this is also a problem. It's just the GY that. I feel a little bit, I don't know. I really don't know about this. This is looking kind of wonky donkey. I'll keep it. Oh no, that looked bad in the back. It looks like a trash bag or something. We can't have that. So I'm gonna have to bring it up some. Let's scale it down some. Whoops, I missed a spot. Let me just turn on the box select. That gets everything. Now size it down some. G, Y, some. Doesn't look any better. Okay. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna just shrink it down some on its own territory. So you gotta have this looking nice and neat, not ugly, you know. We need it to look aesthetically pleasing. I'll do a GX. I seem to like that more than what we had going on. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to fix this underside because this underside is not undersiding. It's being a mess, its own mess. Let me, you know what? I'm gonna just scale this whole thing down. S G Y. The face is also a bit too flat, so mm, let me add some loop cuts for our nose. Our nose can be, these lines can be confusing. Let me just get rid of them really quick. Hold on. Um, let's see. Okay, what you do is you just hide it. Just make it invisible right here. Just hide it already. Okay. So I'm gonna add the nose. I'm not gonna texture paint it because that is gonna be a while. So kitten noses are like this. Sorry, I'm bad. I had to sneeze. So kitten's nose or cat's nose is like this. I remove that verticillate. I don't need that there. There. And now I will get the face to, okay, I'm gonna turn that pencil off. Get the face select, extrude it out some like this. Now you know what? No, no. What I meant to do was get all of these except that, because that's like the resting point. The nose and the forehead collide. So I'm gonna just, you know what? I'm gonna have to do this. I think I got an idea. E extrude. Let me see what it will look like with that subject. I could work with that, I guess. That's not bad. That's definitely not bad for a start. Might need to move it up a little bit. Just get on that. And now I'm gonna just merge these because it's bugging me real bad. Merge at center. Oh no, it's not. That's just bad. But I'm not liking the way it looks. There's just something about it. Let me see. What it would look like shaded smooth. Oh no, that is. This whole thing is looking bad. Oh my god. No. Well, now that I have it like this, I can make any refinements that I want to make it look its best. But we are we not having this monstrosity of a head for my cat. My cat variant. What should we call this cat variant? Let me just. Yeah, I want this, but I also don't want it to be as fat. That just looks fat. Like it's just screaming fat. First, before I actually do that, I want to see what my reference actually looked like in the first place. Do you guys think I should go with this? Cause I don't know. It's not giving. It's not giving cat. It's giving ugly. It's just giving ugly. I think that nose is what's giving ugly. Let me see if I can do something about that. As bad idea. I meant she just push that a little closer in with the GX. I can also push. Let's let's make no. You know what? I got the advantage of the drawing tool. I don't have to suffer. Don't have to suffer this, okay? I can just hold on. That better be it. I don't really want that to show, so I'm just gonna do GY. No, even that looks bad. We'll get it. Next, I'm gonna try to do is bring it down some. G, C. No, I like that, but it's just this point that I don't like. GY. Can we just get rid of it? It's so ugly. I'll dissolve it. I like that a lot better. That looks kind of more catty to me. GY, GZ, and we can have this merge at center so it looks kind of pointy. I think I want my cast nose look pointy. Merge at center. No, they kissed. Let's see what this does. No, Point 001. You know what? Hold on a darn minute. What did I just do? Okay, we're back. So they're not split. Merge at center. Kinda wanna refine the shape of like the chin and stuff. Because it's not giving at all. It's just giving fat. Like I said, let's just not. Okay. Oh, I forgot one. There. Let me just make this adjustment. The forehead is also a little too fat. I kind of want it to be a little rounder, not rectangular. You think that's good? I think that's a little better. Okay. Are you guys ready for eyes? I'm ready for eyes. Wait, no. Before we do eyes, you need to get the ears in. I'm gonna just switch this off real quick so I can. Ooh, boxy. Let's shade flat. Um, let's go to edit mode right here. Let's turn this off and okay, let's find the what is it? I'm trying to find right the reference. I forgot the reference. Okay. I'm just making an incision cut for I want the ears to be right here, so I'll just make an incision. And I will extrude the ears greatly. It's not one incision. Just give me a moment. Because that's not even the right tool, that's why. I think I want to start off the shape like this, and then maybe we could go more like this. Well, now the center is not cat ear, so let me check the spots that's not cat ear. Um, wait, I need to cut something. Right. Get my knife tool. Bring this to the center of the head. I'll just cut this to the end. Yeah, let's just do that to the end. Hold on, let me get that cut in. Mm. You know what, this is just a little confusing, but I'll make my way. We're supposed to cut it like this. Some big, thick ears. A little too big, if you ask me, but it'll do. And then we're gonna let the magic happen. Let me just zoom out. Extrude. Don't just look like a bunny a little bit. Let's do 0. Oh no, that is bad. That is bad. Extrude into this point. We're gonna do G. So we get right there. And I'm gonna have these all touch and kiss at the center. So you just do that, merge at center. Whoops. I meant merge at last. This and this. Merge at last. It's like wrapping a gift box. This and this. Merge at last. This and this. Merge at last. This and this. Merge at last. Really sharp. But I want to see how that translates over when we add the subject. Oh, look at how stubby they are. It's just starting to look a little cursed. G. Okay. And let me just lower the forehead some. I see. Let me just get these. G. Say. GZ. Now let's just get the whole origin down so it's not uneven, raggedy looking. Hold on. Takes a little bit to do this. I think that's it. G, C. Let me try again. Okay. I'm gonna bring this out some. G. Whoops. I'm gonna press GG. Maybe I should do a little bit of GG. No, it's not good for the head. Let's just do G. It's also not good for the head. It's like weird. That is ugly. Okay. G. Not working. G. Let me show you that smooth. It's looking kind of cursed, I think. Okay, what I'm gonna do is make the inside of the ear. Let me just get this off of here and go under this. Is that no? No. Yeah, that. Perfect. Now, let me get these four. Click the I button to insert. I want to bring these four back. So, let's just starting to like the shape of this a little more. It's a little more satisfying. Still doesn't look catty enough, don't you think? It's missing a little something. Yeah, it's missing something, definitely. Let's get on with the. You think we should do hairs, like individuals? I will go to object mode and attempt to add some hairs. Last time I tried, I failed. So you add a curve. Mm, mm, okay, let's go on. We need to work on the eyes next, I think. So now let's just work on the mouth. The mouth needs to be done. It's not gonna be right there though. It needs to be a little lower. Well, no, let's just not add one. I don't know. But I do want to make like an eye. Definitely an eye. So let me just shade. Whoops, that was not what I gonna do. Shade flat. Yes, flat. Gotta be flat. Let's get rid of that. This topology is looking a little good, I guess. So my trick with making eyes is making a lot of cuts. And that's just what I'm gonna do with this. Mm, Make a cut here, and then cut here, 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 cut here, 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 and then here. Okay. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is press the insert button. Mm, well, you know what? What I could do is, just Alt Z, Alt Z. No, like I'm trying to say. Let's just do this. Alt. Hold on. I'm trying to align it. Now, Alt Z. Why ain't this working? This is just, oh my God. Oh my goodness, that's kind of creepy. Is it Shift Z? Yeah, it's Shift Z. And I press P. by selection. Go to let's go to edit mode. I'll edit this. I don't I don't know if I want this line. Before I do that, I'll just press 0 and see what happened. 0. Wait, no. C 0. S C 0. Nah. S X 0. No. X or S Y 0. S Y 0. Okay. I like that. I like that. And then we'll just want to like remove these uh I'll get both of them right here. Remove edges. Well, now it's just empty. X remove, no, resolve edges. And that also messed up the shape. Let's just keep them like that. I'll just dissolve this one. Dissolve edges. Seems nothing's gonna work, but anyways, what I'm gonna do is like make a bead shape by inserting X. No, let's just do G. Hold on. Oh, we got proportional editing on. We don't need that. G Y. Hmm. Let me hide this real quick so we can get down to business. I just select all these faces and make it like have a face on it. Don't want to confuse myself though, because this is starting to get a lot trickier than I wanted it to be. But that's just how this is. Just bear with it. F and then insert. Okay, G, C, no, no, Y. Yeah, we got our beady looking eyes. Look at that. Look at how easy that was. Okay. Hmm. I should, I should probably get ready to shade it. No. Let's get the head back out and let's. This is looking so scary. I don't know what I did, you guys. I don't know if I'm going to play Honkai Impact tonight, but I just don't know. Let's shade smooth and object mode. Let's add a subdivision. Let's put the snap in. And I'm not really a fan of this shape. It's just not looking right for me. So I'm gonna fix it to be how I want it. GYGX, rather. GX. GZ. I'm gonna rotate this. I'll rotate. That looks a little kinder. And then those are ready to be colored, I think. And they look kind of weird and freakish and creepy. I'm ready to have them colored by something. Let's add a subdivision. GY. I think I should like turn. Yeah, let's just rotate it. The eyes are now in place with the nose, and I just need to do the whiskers. Whiskers shouldn't be that hard. I have an idea. How about I color this? It's not letting me. It's having a hard time, that's why. Let's just let old Blendy do her thing. I'm scared because I think I'm gonna lose my progress on my project. It's not working. It's loading like this. I think what I might do is take a break and play Honkai Impact. I'm not gonna like play the story right now because I just don't feel like it, but I'm gonna like play some of the challenges to like farm stuff. So let me get to that. Here's Honkai Impact. Okay, I'm just generally scared of what Blender is doing right now because. Okay, I'm back. I am back. We're on Honkai Impact 3rd right now. And Blender's at work again. Yay! So, when I tried to color the cat, it would not work, but hey, I'll find it out later. Before I go to play Honkai Impact, there's something else I have to do, though. I've got to gotta mark something sharp so that it'll appear sharp. Hmm. Hmm. One and two. I think I know why it's acting so bad right now because of all the triangles. Plus, with me trying to screen record, it just cannot handle it for the sake of its dear life. This would be easier right here. This one in the front, this one in the front, and these two over here. Let me get to them. Well, it looks like they're already selected. Okay. Um, Shift E. See how that looks a little different? That's what the Mark Sharp does. But anyway, I'm gonna save this. Let's name him Kitty or Daikon Kitty or Kid Icon. Kitty, no, Daicat